Hello to all my worker bees out there. Well, are you ready for my 15-minute, if that, review of Batman? Let's go. All right. Hello, everybody. I went and saw Batman. You know my reviews are straight from the movie theater. I do not do Critics' Choice Awards. I do a regular consumer going to the movies and seeing Batman. Okay, so I just got home, already got in my nightshirt, about to take off all my jewelry, makeup, and everything. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a quick review to let you know how it was. Well, let me see. So, you know, I always have pointers. I'm going to make this just my 15-minute wrap up of how I thought of the movie. And first of all, I loved the scenery of it. And to me, it was a dark, gritty Gotham. It was raw and dirty, and it signified who Batman was at that time. Well, he really didn't care about nothing but vengeance. He didn't care. I don't care about the true justice of it all. I do not care. I'm out for vengeance. I'm raw. I'm young. I haven't learned yet, right? So this is the start of him coming into the Batman that we know now. The star of the show. He portrayed Batman in such a, I guess I want to call it, the reason why I say raw is because he portrayed Batman to me as someone who was young, damaged, and how he viewed the world at that time. Okay, because you see, he didn't use guns and all that. He didn't try to kill anybody, but we didn't see the Ben Affleck Batman, and you know, it is what it is. And if you know the comics, he's very dark. So you know what he's going to become, but it talks about his journey to me. And the city itself, the people were damaged. Gotham was dark. It was gritty. It was corrupt. And that's the way it showed it 100%. I mean, it wasn't no fantasy about it. It showed you how it was. It showed how Commissioner Gordon is that not only the one, he wasn't the only uncorrupt cop, but amongst the big wigs, he was an outcast, but he believed in what Batman was doing, because the way he was doing it was not vigilante, kill him justice, even though it was still vigilante. He was still a vigilante, but he believed in trying to clean up the city. And he was shocked to find out how many people he worked with was corrupt. So let's talk about the villains right quick, right? So we have the Penguin, which you know I love him. You know, Colin can play someone you don't even know it's him, right? If it wasn't for the fact that I knew that it was him from the, you know, the previews and everybody doing interviews. I liked his Penguin, okay? His Penguin was, I don't know, portrayed differently, but had all the characteristics of the Penguin. I don't know if you caught on to this, but you saw how when Batman, Commissioner Gordon took him to try to get the information from him, and they had his legs shackled along with his hands, he walked like a penguin. Did anybody catch that, or was it just me? Okay, so I liked his portrayal of the Penguin. Gritty, no holds bar. He was not the leader, but you know that he will become even more ruthless. And then you have all the corrupt cops that shows you how, if you have, how you can corrupt power. Absolutely. And it also showed, the movie also showed how a good man can get involved in something corrupt and not be corrupt himself. So you saw about his father, how, you know, family conflict. He loved his wife. She was crazy. You know, things happened. And she went through some things, and he did not want that to come to light. So he thought of her in the family. And, you know, people back then loved to hide faults, right? So he got in bed with the wrong person, and he got out of the bed with the fleas. Okay, it's just that you lie to dogs, you get up with fleas, right? So he was so devastated to find that out. But I kind of knew the man was right and lying at the same. He was telling half truths. I kind of figured that I wouldn't see Batman's father as saying, "Hey, kill these people," right? But he should have known what would happen. Truly. That guy had Gotham under his thumb. Everybody thought the cops was working. He was working for the cops, when all along the cops was working for him. So for years he ruled Gotham, and that is why Gotham is bad as it is. So when his father died, it went downhill from there. His father truly was going to try to make Gotham what the mayor now is trying to make Gotham, right? So you can imagine what, if they do make another part, what will happen. But let's talk about the Riddler. Did I like this guy as the Riddler? Well, he had to be plain, first of all, right? Because remember, most people who think like that or end up like that or are psychopaths like that, you can't always recognize them because they are so, they have nothing to offer to society, so you don't ever see them. And you see, they always want to be seen. I want to be seen. I want people to know who I am. And I knew that he was one of the kids in the orphanage. I knew it. I knew he was one of them kids because his father was going to change things, but he died, okay? You can't blame a man. He was killed, but it's from lying down with dogs, okay? So, he was a little over the top for me, and wasn't as charismatic as I would have wanted him to be. But I guess for everybody starting off in their world of corruption and being a top-notch villain, you got to start somewhere. So I was fine with it, but he didn't leave any impression on me, put it that way. I just can't wait to see who Joker is in it, who's going to portray the Joker on the next one. But okay, so let's talk about Catwoman. I like this spin on Catwoman, that nobody tried to kill her, that she didn't die and come back to life. She was just a cat burglar. She's a thief. And she was trying to protect her friend a little too much for me. I'm like, okay, is it really that much you need to do? I mean, okay. But then it found out that the guy was her father, and it made it even more interesting. Her story was more interesting than any other Catwoman story in Batman to me. So I just, once they told more about why she was involved, because I was like, okay, all this for your friend. I mean, I know that she was your friend, but you act like this was your long lost sister. You going through all these corrupt people trying to find her, and you putting your life in danger like that. And I know everybody's corrupt, so you couldn't go to the cops, but to see the story unfold on who her father was. And if you don't know, this is her father. Y'all know I don't do all the names and all that. I like to show you the picture to show you who I'm talking about. So it brought it all together in a full circle, and I like the storyline. I like the storyline. I liked her. She's very exotic looking without them trying to over the top make her look that way. Everybody had on the old fashioned outfits. She had on the old Catwoman outfit, and Batman had on the old Batman outfit. So I know everybody was saying he's too little, he can't play Batman, he's not strong. Well, if you look at the storyline, the damage, that's what the suit for, honey. The suit is for to protect me. In order for me to wear the suit, in order for me to do this, I have to be in shape. And I love the way they showed the scars on his body, showing that he gets hit and beat just like everybody else. So this Batman, to me, if I'm going to rate the Batmans, besides Ben Affleck, all three of them, Michael Keaton brought Batman to life. Ben Affleck made the older Batman more dangerous. Okay, that scene with him when he went to rescue Martha is the greatest Batman scene ever, and he played no games. And then this Batman start showing us how it was, the beginning, how things were in Gotham. Because remember, he was only doing this for 2 years. And if you look at the Batman, Ben Affleck one, what was it, over 30 years? So imagine the growth from then to now. It was either 25 or 30 years. So it paints a picture. And I thought it was wonderful, worth going to see. You got to be invested in it to want to see it. It's a long movie. It's not quick and just all action from beginning to end. It gives you the action you need, but it paints a picture, and you have to see the whole picture. So it is well worth going to see. Queen Bee has spoken. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. My 2 people that's following me, if you go see it, comment below. Tell me what you think of it. So this is my 15-minute wrap up of Batman. Go see it. Bye, guys.